Hello, my name is Erica Bjorquist, and I'm here at the Center for Sustainable Energy, and I'm here with my colleague Andy Hoskinson to talk about the Southern California Incentive Project. So today we are going to go over the current and future EV market space, electric vehicle charging, Cali VIP overview, an overview of SCIP, the application overview, as well as additional resources. So currently, globally, nationwide, and in California, EV sales are on the rise. As you can see in the first graph, those are the sales of EVs in California. They've been steadily increasing over the few years, and in 2017, they've definitely jumped up. And then in the table below, we have information about zero-emission vehicles nationwide, not including California. So you can see that from 2016 to 2017, there was a 29% increase in sales. Now, as EV sales are rising, what's happening is that manufacturers are responding. So right now, worldwide, there's over 150 EV models available, with that number set to rise to over 240. In California specifically, there is a lot of EV growth. Right now, auto dealers in California are offering over 30 different electric vehicle models. Not only that, but manufacturers have also announced that they're planning to electrify their fleets over the next 10 years. So with electric vehicle demand rising, also with the supply with the manufacturers, there's also a lot of policy that's increasing for electric vehicle sales. So California does have a goal of reaching 1.5 million electric vehicles on the road by 2025. Now, while we do have more sales and everything along those lines, in the U.S. in 2016, there was only one public charging station for every 6 electric vehicles on the road. Now, to speak a little bit about charging, there are 3 different types of charging available for electric vehicles. There's your level 1. Now, that's going to use a standard 110 or 120 volts. With that, with level 1 charging, you simply just plug that into the wall, and that's going to charge your vehicle basically between 2 miles to 5 miles per hour that you have it plugged in. The next bump up is your level 2 charger, and that's going to be where you're actually purchasing one of those stations. And that's going to decrease your charge time, basically going between 13 to 30 miles per hour you have it plugged in, depending on your vehicle. And finally, you have your DC fast charging. So with this, there are 2 different types of plugs that are available depending on the vehicle. There's the CHAdeMO and CCS, and then also there's another one for Tesla. With this, the DC fast charger, which are the charging stations that are available through SCIP, or the Southern California Incentive Project. With that, you will decrease your charge time to basically 100 miles or over 100 miles per hour that you have it plugged in. Now, there is a need for these charging stations. You can notice this is the Southern California region, and in LA, Orange, Riverside, and San Bernardino counties, there are roughly 220 DC fast charging stations. If we zoom in, we can see one particular place. Let's just choose Laguna Beach. There are no DC fast chargers within that city, and there are only 9 DC fast charging stations throughout the surrounding cities. Can you imagine if this were only the amount of gas stations that were in your area? That wouldn't be enough to really help the demand of all the people that would need fueling. And the neat thing with charging stations is that it's different than your internal combustion engine. When you're actually charging or fueling up, you're going to leave your car for about 30 minutes. And at that time, that's when people can actually go shopping, grab a cup of coffee, get their groceries done. And so that's why it will be so important to have these charging stations at your sites, just to give people more time to spend in your stores to make those purchases. So that's what Cali VIP is trying to do, is trying to increase the availability of charging stations throughout the state. The goal is to implement targeted incentive projects throughout California just to address the region's EV needs. It's also here to provide a mechanism that speeds up the installation, reporting, and funding processes. Now, Cali VIP is the larger umbrella of the program, and then there are smaller incentive projects that are geographically targeted. We currently have 2 incentive projects, one in Fresno, and then we'll be launching the Southern California Incentive Project. Currently for Cali VIP, we have $30 million and up to $200 million for future funding. Now, all of this information about previous and upcoming incentive projects, as well as resources, can be found at our website, calivip.org. So Southern California Incentive Project, or SCIP, is the second initiative project under Cali VIP. Now, we've already launched the website so that you can find all this information online. However, we will not be accepting applications until August 29th. We do encourage you to plan your installations and then so that you're ready to apply when applications are being accepted. The funding that's available for this is up to $80,000, and this is for the equipment purchase and installation of new DC fast chargers. The target area is Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, and San Bernardino counties. The specific website for the Southern California Incentive Project is below, calivip.org, Incentive Project, Southern California. With SCIP, the rebates include $40,000 for installations at replacement and make-ready sites, $70,000 for installations at new sites and sites with stub-outs, and $80,000 for installation sites within DACs, or disadvantaged communities. Now, make-ready sites, stub-outs, and DACs, the definitions of those are provided on our website, so we do encourage you to go ahead and check out our website to find out more information about these sites. Please note that final rebate amounts are determined by the total eligible project costs. Now, one great thing about SCIP is that authorized representatives are actually able to apply for the Cali VIP incentives on behalf of property owners. So if you do wish to do something like this, the representative must provide documentation that confirms that they are authorized to actually install at that proposed site. There are a few requirements for applications. An applicant must be the owner or have the site owner authorization to install these charging stations. They must be a business, nonprofit, California Native American tribe listed with the Native American Heritage Commission, or a public or government entity. Lastly, they must be based in California or have a California-based affiliate. All of these requirements can be found in our implementation manual that's located on our website for download. The more eligibility requirements. One thing to note is that you must apply before incurring any costs. So any expenses that were incurred prior to your application funds being reserved will not be eligible towards the project costs. So please make sure that you are applying before you are incurring any costs. Also, make sure that you apply before the available rebate funds are exhausted. The funding will be found on our website. And then please note that the rebates are allocated on a first-come, first-served basis. So we do encourage you to plan your installation prior to the application being launched. So for this program, SCIP, you must be located in Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, or the San Bernardino counties. Your site must be accessible for 24 hours a day, year-round, and you must be considered an eligible site as defined in the SCIP implementation manual. To actually apply, this is the process. The first step, you need to make sure that you are an eligible applicant, which we explained a little briefly before, with a qualified installation site. The next step is that you want to go ahead and apply online, and please make sure to do this before purchasing and installing any of the chargers. Next, we will go ahead and review your application and confirm your eligibility. Please note that you have 1 year to complete the project. What's great about SCIP is that they do provide milestone payments. So you'll be submitting your installation documents, and then after 8 months, you can receive a milestone payment of up to 45% of the reserved funds. Next, please submit the remaining documents online for us to review and process. Once the application has been reviewed, the rebate check will be sent via mail within 15 days. I've been speaking a lot about our website, and so just to talk a little bit more about what it will show you is that there's some content that's available, like the project description, all the application steps and the timeline, what you actually need to do to start the application process, as well as links to the implementation manual, FAQs, the privacy policy, and a way that you can go ahead and contact us. There will also be a funding section available once the applications are being accepted. So that will be available in real time. We also have the availability of a user dashboard. Now this is for Cali VIP, and you can have specific projects under that. This is going to tell you your account details, all of the rebate limits, like how much of your rebate is actually remaining. The different applications, if you have multiple applications, that will be on there, and the status. And then if anybody if you've collaborated with anybody, if they've shared applications with you, that will be on this list too. You can also start a new application from this user dashboard. And then finally, there are a ton of resources that are available online. So resources for you to plan your installation, determining how many EV chargers you want to go ahead and put at your business. So we encourage you to go ahead and read through this, contact us if you have any questions, and plan your installation, and then finally apply. Please note that we will be accepting applications on August 29th. Our contact information is located up here. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us.